Kia ora koutou katoa. My name is Jerry Ward. I'm the Head of Sustainability and Community at Z Energy. I was about to put a long and wordy post up about the future direction we're taking our sustainability and community strategy at Z, and I decided, in the interests of productivity of a Friday afternoon, I'd let you have that time back and make a quick video and tell you about it, which will hopefully save us all some time and be more efficient. So I will attach the document describing the direction that we're taking the strategy in for the rest of this year, but I just wanted to give you a quick heads up as to the why behind where we're redirecting our sustainability and community strategy. Obviously, COVID has provided some pretty significant unexpected context, and we're in an enduring state of that context, and we needed to make some decisions around how best we could impact our sustainability and community program and be there in service and in honour of our stands going forward in a legitimate way. So to that end, we've decided to take the direction of our sustainability and community strategy in a lot more of a grassroots direction. Over the last few years, we've definitely gone from strength to strength with our sustainability and community program and being recognised for that reputationally. We know it's what matters to our customers, our existing and future customers, particularly our millennials, and it's something that we will continue to honour. What we've found is that going from strength to strength and getting bigger and bigger with our programs, though, has changed. Our context has changed fundamentally, and actually our grassroots kind of introspective response to that is what people need to see right now. We need to be there for our own Z whānau, our broader retailers and retail site staff whānau, and kind of getting back to our roots and really honouring Z's values and stands in that way. So what you'll see showing up for the rest of the year is lots of examples of that. So one of the first steps that we're taking is getting back to nature. So, as I said in my post about the tree planting conservation volunteers partnership coming up at the end of next month, I was lucky enough to live in a place through lockdown that is in the bush and by the beach, and I could get out into nature, and I was really mindful of that and super aware of how lucky I was, and really conscious of the fact that not everybody was in that position. And I know friends that have been in that position where they couldn't get to the beach or out in the bush and really missed it. So what did we learn from our lockdown experience that is really important to us, and keeping that alive and really honouring that going forward. The other thing we're really conscious of is that we've got a lot of really fantastic partners in the not-for-profit space that we've had relationships with for years, and the good news is that we're not creating these relationships as a response to COVID and the recession. These are long enduring relationships that we can really celebrate and lean on and empower going forward. So for instance, we've got the conservation volunteers relationship that we can go out and do some tree planting projects with easily. Our friends at Trees That Count, you will see some more projects coming up. There's a really exciting one coming up this winter, which I can't wait to tell you about. And then our friends obviously at Graham Dingle Foundation, how we can be working in the wellbeing space, particularly around empowering disadvantaged youth in that space. So you'll see more of these really granular grassroots, going back to our roots kind of proof points of how we are committed to our stands going forward for the rest of the year. We're also looking to celebrate content and the drive of our not-for-profit partners, and we'll be linking to those as much as we can through our social media platforms. Don't forget that you've got 2 paid skilled volunteering days. I think we're going to square bracket the skilled going forward. If there's anything that you found came up for you through lockdown and Alert Level 4 and 3 particularly, that you really missed getting out into nature, or you were really impressed with a particular charity in your community that you knew were being there for people. I think the Student Volunteer Army providing groceries and meals for the elderly in Christchurch particularly, that we ended up backing if there was something in that for you, for instance, what is it that you found about yourself that you either really missed, or you promised yourself you were going to do something about once things went back to normal. Reflect on that and keep in mind that how lucky are we that we have 2 paid skilled volunteering days at Z. And if you've got any ideas around how you could use those, do it. Come and speak to me or to Sarah Gibson and figure out how we can make that connection for you and make a difference in your community. So I look forward to hearing your thoughts and views. We will be in touch around how we can empower us to get connected to our communities. You will be hearing a lot more from us in this space. Do get in touch if you have any questions. I will, as I say, put the document up that kind of describes some of the projects we'll be working on for the rest of the year. If you have any questions or ideas, come and see us. We're out the back in the glass house, and always love to hear from you as to any of your questions, comments or feedback. Have a great Friday. Mā te wā.